Downtown L.A. and Dodger Stadium on a fine Saturday night. Tonight it's the third of this four-game weekend series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Johnny Roach gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Settling in now, Christian Berman, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Here comes the first pitch. And we are underway from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch is taken here for ball one. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Up next for the Buccos, Bart Wiggins. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
There he goes. That's a strike to throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you better look out. He's had a tremendous season on the road. If you look at his on-the-road batting average, he's one of the best players in the league. He's hitting over 400 away from home, and that's the case here, so I expect to see him have another big game.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, you got a runner in scoring position. It only takes 1. I know he was out in front on that off-speed pitch right there, but this pitcher cannot get cute and leave something over the heart of the plate.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Puig on the run. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Roberto Clemente. And a chance to add to his National League RBI lead if he can deliver right here. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gordon is there, and that retires the side. 1 left for Pittsburgh, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Gerald Christian is the man on the mound for the Pirates in this contest. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty D, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matty, I love what Alex Gordon does for this offense. He's got a 5-game hitting streak going. If you've got to start those big streaks somewhere, I like the way he's swinging the bat right now. Great approach, very comfortable. Let's see if that streak continues today.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Kenny Mathiasen becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go grab some bench.
Next up for Los Angeles, Jackie Robinson. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
And now is Yasiel Puig. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Robinson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed, strike 3. 1 left for LA. We are still scoreless. So stepping in, Trent Manning, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the 2nd inning. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see 1 flamethrower and 1 guy that throws below the speed limit.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's take a look at Yasiel Puig, a lightning rod in our sport, but he can play some D. Covers a lot of territory out there, and do not come around third base and send this guy home. He has one of the best arms in the game.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates first baseman.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
In now, Brian Brummett, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The 1-1 home. His fastball that misses. Roach, a right-hander standing 6'3". His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally get free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Try it one more time for second. Lifted in the air out to center field. Flynn backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. And a good save at first on the offline throw, so they just get to 1. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Curtis Wiggins. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Pirates leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next for the Dodgers, Ted Welch, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Drilled to first. To his right, Gifford. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Piazza, a 32-year-old veteran. He's a second-year big leaguer. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
On the ground towards second. And that's the second out.
Batting 7, first baseman, Gary Bonner.
So striding forward now, Gary Bonner comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. In there for strike 1. late swing and a miss, strike two.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball, really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
To 1-2 now. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Well, two straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Pulled toward right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Gerald Christian. 9-1-2 due up. First delivery to him on the way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-1. There's a low changeup that's laid off. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box, Christian Brummett. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. The numbers for him certainly look good. He's at 327, 3 homers, 18 driven in. Sharp ground ball to third. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Here comes the first pitch. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's...
Now the 0-1. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Line towards center field. Robinson is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Owen Christian.
Striding in once again, Owen Christian. He flew out in his last at-bat. Before the first pitch, a check at first. But the runner's back easily. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Brummett leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. So 1-1 home. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
3-1 the count to the Pirates shortstop.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1, you're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
The right fielder, number 21, Roberto.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Roberto Clemente. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed up a little high. Third inning, no score to this point. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Strikes to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Piazza recovers, and the throw to first ends the inning. Pirates strand a couple. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Striding into the box, Ray Flynn, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. And that's in there for a strike. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
So here now is the pitcher, Johnny Roach. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to Alex Gordon.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
In the air down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Clemente racing back at the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Into the box now, Trent Manning. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings. with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The windup and the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Scott Gifford is on deck. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Standing in now, Scott Gifford. And he'll swing and send a chopper to third. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
Digging in now, Brian Brummett. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up in there.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Curtis Wiggins, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much counter. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
On the ground to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kenny Mathiasen. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Hit hard on the ground to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Now batting.
Hey, I can't imagine that's a pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
In now, Jackie Robinson, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
And he'll dive back in safely. Comes set, and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Mathiasen gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So with a runner at first and one gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Ready for another chance? Yasiel Puig comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. A 1-1 count to Puig. Puig, commonly known around baseball as Wild Horse. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
The 1-1. Runner goes for second. Dribbled to the right side. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what, and this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
He's set. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Into the box now, Mike Piazza. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
And a great running catch going deep into the corner as he has it to retire the side. Dodgers strand a couple through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Digging in to try it again, Gerald Christian. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you can speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it more skill and finesse.
A ball and no strikes.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. The 1-1 home. 1-2 now. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. The 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Brummett is retired. 2 down now.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Into the box, Bart Wiggins. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
How about it?
Stepping in now, Owen Christian. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. And he misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ball 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And the count will be full. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard back up the middle. Mathiasen has it. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Man, this throw is nowhere close. As we take a look at it, you can see it sail high and down the right field line of the bag. Not sure he rushed the throw or he just lost the grip as it left his hand, but he's not going to be happy with himself about that throw.
Standing in now, Roberto Clemente. Pitch out, nothing doing. Christian is off at first with 2 away. Sliced hard on the ground. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 1-0 Pittsburgh. Now at the plate, Gary Bonner. He'll start things out here in the home 5th. And it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. Into the corner and slicing foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. Stepping into the box, Ray Flynn. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land out there just foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Johnny Roach. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. And he takes ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Popped him up. Gifford near the first base bag, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Bucks out in front, 1-0. Ready for another shot now, Trent Manning.
Leading off for Pittsburgh, second baseman, Trent Manning.
First pitch on its way. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw will not be in time. It's a perfect bunt there. Nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Scott Gifford.
Digging in to try it again, Scott Gifford. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Here comes the 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners off for second. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gordon is there. He's got it 1 away.
The catcher, number 5, Brian Brummett.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Brummett. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Robinson moving forward, but he won't get there. It falls in, and he's safe.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
Dero, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Into the box now, Curtis Wiggins. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game, and he'll pull into second with one away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Gerald Christian.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 54.
Gerald Christian will be the first to face him here as he'll stand in with 2 men in scoring position and only 1 away. He's set and the pitch. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. And I think if this squeeze is of the suicide variety, that run scores easily. But instead they tried the safety squeeze there and it didn't work out as they had hoped. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now a snap throw to first. And he'll be back in standing up. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
The 3-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
There's a shot out to right center field. In to score is the runner from first. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Bart Wiggins will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A little tapper. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Pirates 4 and the Dodgers nothing. Here's the left fielder Alex Gordon, and through 5 turns at bat they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. In now, Kenny Mathiasen. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do from down. That was a missed opportunity.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Pitch is popped up. Manning is there for it. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 44, Jackie Robinson.
Digging in once again, Jackie Robinson. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Skied into straightaway right. Manning has a play, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're down 4-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium. It's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one, but before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Ready once again, Owen Christian. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for Pittsburgh, right fielder, Roberto Clemente.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Roberto Clemente. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Pirates are up 5-0 now.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Now batting.
Into the box, Trent Manning. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Up top, it's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
The count now at 2-1. The 2-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Brian Brummett would be next. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Success on a 3-1 count to keep the inning alive here. Well, fastball count there yielded fastball, Mark.
Yeah, you drive to the ballpark praying to get in 1-3-1 count a night and buy yourself that guaranteed fastball, and he didn't miss it.
Standing in now, Brian Brummett. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Pitch out, nothing doing. Gifford, the runner at first with 2 gone. There goes the runner. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Two balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Spin and a throw back to second, and he'll get back in standing. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now a spin and another throw back to second, and the runner back safely. Now the 3-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Now a look and a throw back to second, and the runner back. Another full count pitch home, and that misses. Ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Riding in once again, Curtis Wiggins. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the air to straightaway right. Puig giving chase. And the inning is over. Pirates tack on one more on the solo home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Pirates 5 and the Dodgers nothing. Next for the Dodgers, Yasiel Puig will be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the changeup is way low that time.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Brummett is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The catcher, number 36, Mike Piazza.
Next up for Los Angeles, Mike Piazza. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. The windup and the 0-1. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Dodgers down in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Yimi Garcia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 63, Yimi
Ready for another
Garcia.
chance? Gerald Christian.
Leading off for Pittsburgh.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, this is what really can frustrate you when you're on the mound. You're facing a pitcher that really doesn't offer much as far as being able to hit, and you fall behind 2-0. It just feels like you're wasting pitches.
The 2-1 home. Hard hit ball to second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Around first, digging for 2. And it's a good start to the inning for the Bucks. It's a leadoff double.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas. Put some solid wood on it and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
Into the box now, Christian Brummett. Swung on but fouled off to the left. A couple of RBIs for him already and a chance for more here. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. He'll get it into second. The throw, and he's tagged out at second, but a run is in to score away from the play. Up next for the Buccos, Bart Wiggins. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Garcia is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty D, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Stepping in now, Owen Christian. Shot down the first baseline. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Takes this the other way to right. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Roberto Clemente.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Wiggins leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And there he goes towards second. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Pirates 6 and the Dodgers nothing. Stepping in, Gary Bonner. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball that just misses inside. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Brummett coasts under it. 1 away. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And he takes strike 2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And another foul ball.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Fouled away. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Now another 0-2. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout, that's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Yasmani Grandal will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Clemente moves over, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They still find themselves down 6-0. Back in the entertainment capital of the world with baseball on the show. Thanks for joining us as we're set for what remains in this one. Kerry Barisi enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Here comes the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. He takes the turn and heads for second. And it's a good start to the inning for the Bucks. It's a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball. Right, his eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
In now, Scott Gifford. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. That's inside. 2-0. Manning stands at second with no outs. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Payoff pitch one more time. A little bouncer. He'll try it again. 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robinson is there. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Number 5. Brian.
So coming to the plate, Brian Brummett. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just got a piece up the line. And the throw will be wide at first as it pulls him off the bag, and a run's going to score.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Into the box, Curtis Wiggins, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now a throw over to first, runner back standing. Runners on first with one down. Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
2-0. Here it is. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So one run here on one hit, one Dodger error, and no one left. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Pirates 7 and the Dodgers nothing.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Pittsburgh, number 59.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
A 1 pitch on its way. Hit hard to the right side, and that is through into right field for a single. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
So with this day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. So stepping in, Jackie Robinson. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he's going to put this one away, and the Pirates are back in the win column again as they take game 3 of the series, and the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. Pittsburgh used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Gerald Christian earns win number 7 on the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight for the victorious Pirates. 7 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Dodgers, no runs, 4 hits, 2 errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.
Hello there, baseball fans, and welcome to a Mother's Day edition of Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, the Pirates held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they embarrassed the Dodgers 7-0. The Indians totaled 13 hits as a team as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 7-6. The Arizona Diamondbacks combined to give up just 5 hits as they beat the Cardinals on the road 4-1. The Padres broke up their 5-game losing skid as they got the best of the Brewers at home 6-4. Will Clark grabbed 3 runs driven in, helping lead the Giants to a win over the Cubbies 3-2. He is currently among the NL leaders in runs batted in. The Atlanta Braves picked up 14 hits in total as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 9-1. The Nationals had 12 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Marlins 10-0. The Mets got 12 hits in this one as they secured the win in extras against the Rockies 5-1. The Red Sox knocked out 12 hits as a team as they got the extra inning victory over the Blue Jays 7-4. Fritz Chu was clutch at the plate with 3 RBIs as the M's took down the Rays 7-2. The Baltimore Orioles launched 3 home runs as they defeated the visiting Yankees 8-2. The Minnesota Twins got 18 hits as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 10-9. The Royals allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they stole a win in extra innings over the Rangers 2-1. The Angels allowed only 5 hits in the game as they got the home victory against the Astros 3-2. Jake Arrieta got the win throwing 8 shutout innings as the White Sox claimed victory over the A's 5-0. So that's the show on this Mother's Day. Have a great day with Mom, and we'll see you back here tomorrow for more news and results from around baseball.